totally know what you mean.
So I saw him standing because the whole time CD Junior was telling him, "Yo, you're at advantage," or he's at advantage after the close ground skull and all that. So the whole time he was pulling off the Tom Brady, knowing how to beat me. I just stood for you because I guess like everyone was talking about how me and CD Junior would be like the match of the year or whatever. So I just thought I figured I'd hype everything up by doing it. And next thing I know, it's on the front page of TYM.
Yeah, that's
Great
crazy.
moment. Now, what would have happened?
Were you playing into it?
Because literally after every round. Yeah,
Why
so,
is that? Like, did
I
you
don't-
find
I
some
don't-
secret?
I don't know. To be honest with you, you make top 8. Playing against Marvez, I was nervous, you know. Just because of the fact that everyone was watching me and I'm on a big stage, that made me not get nervous at this tournament. So I don't really know.
You think it was the layout of the tournament, or you think too tight?
I don't know if the reason is this. After Pools Day, I guess or 9.95 or I don't remember what it was, but they started at 1:30. So we're like, all right, we get to the more practicing, wake up early, and then get more practicing before the tournament. It turns out that Pick of the Hut gets a text at around 11:30, saying, "Yo, top 8's starting right now. Get your asses down here." We didn't get to drink anything. We literally put clothes on and ran down. So I don't. It was pretty crazy because actually winning a tournament with no practice before the tournament, that actually blew my mind.
I think
That's hard to do.
I
Yeah,
actually disagree. I think you can make the case that going in with just a couple matches is better than playing a bunch of matches before the top 8.
Yeah, but we did not play one match.
You didn't play it, so you went in totally cold?
Yeah.
That's
And-
pretty crazy then.
And every time when I wake up, I'll play Mortal Kombat like whenever I have the time.
Right.
I'll get blown up. Like I can't function right, you know. Like I'm still like
Right.
tired. I don't know. I just played like really well this tournament.
I think there's a balance. You don't want to go in totally cold, but you don't want to go in having played for like hours of casuals.
I
At
agree,
least
I
me
agree.
personally. Yeah.
I agree.
It's good to play scrubs before, just to make sure you got your combos down. And
Yeah.
You don't play some
So
guy that's
not-
just blowing you up, and then you shoots
Right,
all your
right. That's
confidence.
the point. Right. You don't want to play like, like Rio or something and get blown up right before the top 8.
Yeah,
You want to
exactly.
play someone that you don't want to play someone that's terrible. You want to play someone who's pretty good, but you'll. So then you got your execution down and shit like that. Yeah. Going in crazy, your first match must have been horrible. I mean, going in cold like that must have been terrible.
Yeah. I
Well,
think
it all
the
worked
reason
out.
why I didn't get any tournament nerves was because I was still like half asleep.
A lot of people that are like, "Oh my God, he leveled up so much," and I was thinking, I didn't think you leveled up that much. I think you were always that solid. You were nervous at Evo and Devastation,
Yeah.
and that's something you'll slowly get better at.
nerves way. You
It
might
gets
be
a lot
nervous
better.
next tournament.
Yeah, it gets a lot better though. I mean, when you first start out, your hands are shaking and shit.
My hands still shake.
That's how my match with Max, or my hands were literally shaking so much I had to take them off the arcade stick
That was an awesome
to
match.
calm them down.
That was great.
That was one
really
of the best
exciting.
matches, yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't know, like the way that ended. Yeah, I was surprised he didn't finish it, and because he had me beat, and then he went for a reset, and I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
got a EX cartwheel right here.
Yeah, because after the dive kick on block, he went up for the command grab. And I believe the dive kick was high enough for a full punish, full combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he did kind of choke, in my opinion.
I think picking Sector was a mistake. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Right.
Morty Seinfeld's brother, Sal,
Right.
well, one of his main characters is actually Sector. So I look over at Morty after Maxer picked Sector, and he just gives me this look like he was like so happy that he picked Sector.
I wonder why he went to Sector.
I don't know.
I
'cause
guess,
beats
my-
Cyrax with his own Sonya better than Sector.
Right.
Yeah, my brother was
Fun
telling
for-
me, I guess, at VSM the prior night, he was using Sector against Tom Brady, and Tom was just using Johnny Cage, and he was just zoning him out with normals and flamethrower all day. So maybe his mindset was, he'd be able to do the same thing against Sonya. I guess I don't know who told me this, but I guess Ryu 48 does pretty well against his Cyrax, and he doesn't like that matchup. So maybe it was partially because of that.
What do you think of the Sonya versus Sector matchup?
I think Sonya wins slightly. I just think she has the tools to get in, and because she has a low hitbox, a lot of his stuff we really can't jail her in a lot of situations.
Okay.
But I think Sector's an underrated character. I think he's a lot better than he's given credit for.
Yeah, I agree. We've talked about that on every episode.
I think he's top.
Yeah, I agree. What do you guys think about
that?
Well, he just major damage, dude. You can do 44% off one bar every time.
I mean, the great thing about Sector has a good low. He's got a good move that gives him plus frames. He blows up zoners. We still don't see Sector players that have really mastered that instant air teleport. I don't know what they're waiting for either.
I don't either.
Plus his
I mean, there's really not much difference between him and Melina.
Sector's normals are awesome, dude.
Like,
really
I would argue that his forward 2 is almost as good as Melina's down 4. I would say his instant teleport is just as good as her teleport. I would say his mix-up with the back 3-4. I mean, that's a ridiculous ass blow.
He doesn't have an air projectile. That's the only thing.
He doesn't need one.
In my opinion,
he doesn't need one.
In my opinion, Melina's the best in the game.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I still think Cabal's the best right now.
Why is Melina the best?
Yeah, you think Melina beats Jax?
Melina beats everybody.
Why does she beat everybody?
Because, like, she can literally spam teleports. I should say EX teleports and get away with it for the most part.
I don't know about that. People aren't punishing it.
Yeah, I think Melina's too risky. I could never play Melina.
That EX teleport, you get a full combo punish.
How do you punish the EX teleport?
It depends. If she throws a Psy after...
It's still punishable, man.
It's still punishable.
Yeah, I know, I'm saying. I punish it differently. If she throws a Psy after, I'll do down 1 into a Soul Stealer, so like EX Soul Stealer or something. But when she doesn't throw the Psy, I notice it's a lot harder to punish. I don't know if that's just me, but I notice for me it's a lot harder to punish. So I'll just do I'll try get him to do like a down 1 into a closed ground skull, and I'll try just applying pressure after that.
I think her dive kicks in general put you in really weird block stun. So if you don't play against her a lot, you end up not punishing things you should be.
Right, I agree.
I think a lot of Melina players capitalize on that.
Yeah.
The trick with the dive kick is everyone blocks it standing, and you need to block it crouching, especially the EX one.
And the EX one, you can transition to crouch block. If your stand block the EX dive kick, you can go into crouch block, so you block.
That's the only way to punish it, isn't it?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you let go of block, you duck the side, and then you get your punish.
Yeah, like I can get a down 1 and a teleport into a vortex setup every time. Like Airmac can get down 1 lift, run into the lightning.
The reason why I probably think that Melina is the best is because Shang Tsung can't really punish her EX teleport with a full combo. And literally, if she spams it all day against Shang Tsung, it's really hard for me to do anything about it.
Yeah, when
is
she's
it
got
down-
meter, that's a problem.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of a problem with Katana too, because down 1 fan lift is pretty hard.
It doesn't even work actually. I tried it.
For EX fan, I mean.
Oh, EX fan, okay. Yeah.
Although there's a way to do it easier that I just haven't got used to yet. Yeah, I don't think people are punishing Melina correctly, and people are still really jumping in on her a lot, and I think people, they're not really making down 4. Like you see a lot of people, they'll block a down 4 and they'll just get blown up by repeated down 4s.
Yeah.
I also see a lot of people playing footsie and shit.
Yeah.
She's great though. Oh, sorry, go on.
No problem. I find, like, for Sonya, I kind of had to come up